I think we live in a very lucky era. So many things have come together all at one time. The unveiling of the human genome, the development of the internet, which is facilitating academic collaboration across borders very quickly. Today we have this accumulation of knowledge. Every year it doubles. In 5 years, look what's happened since cracking the code. We're not just inventing something for the grandchildren, we're inventing something that will have benefits for you and me now. Science is catching up with the aspiration. It's here today. Literally by next year and the year after, billions of dollars will be flowing into this industry. Amazing in the context of history, but let's face it, life expectancy in 1900 was 41 years. Today it's in the 80s. So why is it so extraordinary that in the next 30 or 40 years it could be 120? Every year that we live, we add another 3 months of life expectancy to our trajectory of life. That's a bit like every morning that you wake up, you're adding 6 hours to your day. So what would you do with a 30-hour day as opposed to a 24-hour day? And then that day becomes 36 hours, then it becomes 42, 48, and so forth. And that's the way to look at it, is that we're opening up avenues which just didn't exist. In the past, we were born, we learnt, we earned, we burnt out, we retired, and we expired. Now life is going to be completely different. You will be learning as a continuum, you will be doing multiple jobs, retirement won't exist in its current form, you'll have to retire at 80 or 85, that's already financially unviable to retire at 70. You will be living in much better health as an old person than you can envisage today. But the therapies that are out there now, which are not prescribed for aging but seem to have an effect on aging, all those which are in development, should take everyone who doesn't smoke, who does some exercise, who does the statement of the obvious basically, to 110 to 120. Now, considering that we think that everyone dies at 85, that's a massive increase in life expectancy and in human potential. The oldest person ever to live was 122 years old. But if we could exceed that, and we get to 150, or someone gets to 150, what's to stop it being 200, or 250, or 300? Because by then, we fundamentally changed the molecular makeup of our bodies. At the moment, we're relying on external factors like sanitation, antibiotics, and so forth. But if we fundamentally change the molecular paths of aging, then we could live a very long life. And if people say, well, is that possible? The answer is there are creatures out there that do live very, very long lives. The jellyfish, which is immortal, the sea anemone, which is immortal. You've got trees, which can live for 50,000 years, if not more. You've got tortoises and turtles. So what have they got that we don't have? And some of the science is to discover what these long-lived, ultra-long-lived animals have, and indeed ultra-long-lived humans, and translate that back into the rest of us.